Hello, humans and non-humans alike, and good ever applies to you. Today we are back on Pillars of Eternity PS4 Let's Play, where we're heading back to Caed Nua to probably defend my keep from this idiot named Gaspin. You really shouldn't have sent your general out to kill me. And how are you going to prepare for the attack? Of course, you were probably expecting I'd be dead. But, well, you should have sent a lot more people if you wanted to kill me. You should have sent armies instead of a party. So, whip turns off once a cipher's focus is full.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Oh great, we have a mob outside of our house.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Oh, I only earned 155. Are you ready to kill? You really should be ready, because, we apparently have a mob outside of our keep. I wouldn't pay, so they set my crops on fire. When my boy tried to stop him, they knocked him over the head. He's alive, but he can't think straight no more. Your boy got lucky. My guards, good men both, got put to the sword after they surrendered. I paid those thugs what they wanted, but they still took out everything. There he is. What's going on here? We want justice. You've been terrorizing us, and we won't stand for it. Go on. You sent your men to my farm to collect a crop tax, saying we was overdue. For me, it was a road toll. I've been traveling up and down this way for years, and this is the first time I've heard of such a thing. What makes you think I sent these men? Those weren't my men. Then who were they? They weren't no common bandits. What makes you think I sent them? They say they were acting on orders from the Lord of Caed Nua. That's you. If this happens again, it's not on my orders. You heard it directly from me. So say we believe you. What about what we've lost? What about my crops? And my goods? And the families of my guards? I'm a lord, so I actually should just pay them $1,000. Most generous of you, my lord. The villagers nod and smile at you, uttering thanks to distribute the coins between them. Ah, angry mobs. You never will thorn in every ruler's side, eh, Mactia? Ah, they're good people. Can't blame them for reacting this way. Their subjects are fortunate to have a leader that understands the compassionate side of nobility, but for now, they will have to wait. I have news about Lord Gaspin. Let's discuss it in the Great Hall, away from curious ears. Hey, that's understandable. They probably thought I was destroying their property. And if they're gonna pay taxes, they kinda need to have property. And I can't promise them justice. What I can give them is $1,000 to split among themselves. Individual characters can enter scouting mode separately from the rest of the party. A dash selection circle indicates which characters are currently scouting. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I was expecting to have to repel an armed mobs, an army, so this is definitely better. Lord Mactia. I've received word that Lord Gaspin is amassing an army of mercenaries here in Nenwood Fields. It appears a peaceful claim to Caed Nua is no longer possible. The Earl has sent me to aid you in forming your own force to counter this threat. I'm here in an advisory role only, of course. The Earl won't officially take side in this abuse. How much time do I have? Enough. It's rumored Lord Gaspin will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseeable setbacks before his army is complete. Still, I'd not tarry long. Alright. If there's anything else you wish to know, please ask. Let's talk about my army. Where am I getting my troops? I've sent out a call for volunteers from the lands around Caed Nua. Hopefully people will realize that being under your rule is preferable to that of Lord Gaspin's. Any hirelings stationed at Caed Nua will also accompany you to battle, so I suggest you acquire as many of them as possible. I received a missive from the Knights of the Crucible. They've heard about the situation and will send a squad of their finest knights when the time for battle comes. What's the status of my regular troops? too green and too few. If you go up against Lord Gathman now, losses will be heavy. However, victory is still possible. What special allies do I have? Yeah. Oh, shit! 10,000, that's all for now. Yeah, why not let Gathman is a fool enough for his turn now, Kainua, just to kill you. And if you shield yourself behind these walls, you'll have free reign to torment your subjects in the countryside. They'll bear mercy in action against the Lord. You're performing your duties as Lord Kainua, losing his support will have dire consequences, taking the fight to Lord Gathman. Farewell. Shit. I need an army of my own. Damn. Shit. How am I gonna assemble an army? How much money do I have? Enough. Alright. It's as good as it can be given the circumstances. With your willingness to spend coin, we should attract some veteran warriors as well. They'll be useful to their experience and will help with morale if the situation becomes dire. That's all for now. Farewell. All the money. All that money. No. Well, let's go visit my prisoners, shall we? I can't do anything with them. Ugh. Fuck you, Gaspin. I wonder if I can recruit the people I have in prison to see if they'd be willing to help. How long have they been being whipped again? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Hello, jailer.
Welcome.
I don't need anything at the moment. I'm here to check on the prisoners, however. The wall scratched and an almost illegible string of profanities. Well, if you cost me, you get whipped for a while. It could be worse. I could be having you severely tortured in many worse ways. You're a real lord then, just as much as tired as the Adirian bastards. Well, what did you expect, lady? You bothered me a lot. I've gotten harder beatings from family. You're getting soft.
Hello.
Show them who the master's here. I want them all flogged regularly. Oh, that does make me feel better. Okay, so, let's see. I need to find a dungeon or something because, shit, I'm running out of money. The monies are gone. No. Actually, I don't really have many side quests left to do. And I can't really go anywhere else, like Twin Elms or nothing. So... Oh, no, wait. I gotta go to the Expedition Hall. For the religious one. Yeah. It's a delicate situation. Legally, Lord Gathman's claim is just, and he knows it. Stripping land title from a noble family is quite dangerous, perhaps more so than killing the man outright. With Gathman dead, the Earl only need worry about blood vengeance from family members that actually cared for Lord Gathman. Those, if court gossip is believed, are few and far between. Losing a family claim to land and title, though, such disputes incite hatred from the entire clan and their political allies, not to mention the unease it causes among the other nobles. The wars are started for less. Now, if Gathman is to be denied, it will be you who must prove your legitimacy to the Earl and all others who would dispute your claims. This is what it means to be noble in Deerwood. How are they doing? Very well. Well, I mean, I got an ogre here as part of my guards. So that should help a bit. Like rogues and enchanters, start with a botanist to mechanics. I honestly thought I was going to be repelling a force already, not assembling a damn army. Sorry, people, if your anticipation got caught up. I was expecting a huge fight. Now I'm sad. Alright, I gotta go to the expedition hall then. It's the only place I really haven't been yet.
The spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Well, that's good. Healing is nice. Should I have rested? Nah, everyone's still pretty much tip-top. Alright, to the Copper Lane. Where the dozens will definitely not be sending me support, or the Dominoes. Dominels, whatever they wish to call themselves. And the dozens are just a group of idiots. So I have no worries about that. Slow mode can be used to direct characters in combat without pausing. Fast mode is useful for traveling through areas the party has already explored. I am well aware of these abilities by now, game. You mock me. How disturbed would you all be if I just started reading random books to you during loading screens? Whee! Note to self, I tend to read a lot of the erotic romances, so, yeah, I don't think you want me to hear, yeah, you don't want to hear anything coming from my mouth about that. $600. Mary the... How? She already left! Thank you. Yeah, Nari the Deft Hand has sent word from the Dead Fire Patrol. Thank you for your own giving her a fresh start. How the fuck is she in my keep?
Gods keep you.
Very well. Stay away from me, you idiot fanatics. Right. So I was going to the expedition hall. And we've already been everywhere else. Correct? Correct. Expedition hall it is. And of course, little progress is reported. Very little. And I assume that may have been an important conversation, but I cannot tell. Continuing on. Let's see. Immortal Coil. Yield. Should I reread a book? Would you like to hear Silken Spurs? Kodiak's Claim. Kitty Cats. Age of Night Book 1. No? How about Hour of the Lion? Ooh, the hostage bargain. That
The
one's good.
dozens may not like us foreigners much, but they certainly don't mind
Yep.
taking our coin.
Didn't mean to interrupt you. Well, hello there. I know I've pissed off a lot of you dozens. Well-groomed man steps to the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He's flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. One of his companions eyes you for a moment before spitting chew at your feet. Another pup come wandering in, I see. Just know that Bang's giant slayers run things around here, and you'll be fine. Never heard of them. Says, alright, you have now. Stick around Defiance Bay and you will again. Plenty of bounties to go around, but there's a reason the giant slayers get the lion's share. Remember that. The voice bellows across the hall. Enough jabber-bang. You're gonna do the job or talk about it. Wayne is right. That coin ain't going to collect itself. See you around, pup. Well, I do need money to keep paying for people.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
I'm looking for work. Shit! Good men and women trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. Our loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Deerwood, not as fancy as your friends in the Crucible Knights, but at least we remember our roots. Thank you, Adair. At least they remember someone's roots and pretend to be like them, he means. The Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Deerwood's freedom 150 years ago, but we're the ones who protected it. Everyone knows that the Saints' War ended when the Godhammer destroyed Wadewind at Evan Dewey Bridge. A lot of folks don't know how Wadewind wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women. The whatever how could sit in face down to God. Held in there until the bomb went off. That's legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armor and silky cloaks to remember our roles. Same now as we were then. We stand up for the people. First line of defense, whatever it takes. We got new enemies now. If it's not Wadewind, it's his damn legacy. This damn soul butchers and the Brackenberry making things worse on all of us, probably causing the whole thing one way or another. We haven't gone anywhere, and there's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Deerwood once, and we'll do it again. You didn't do it. A bunch of people did, who definitely weren't you. Man, damn, the fact that he doesn't have work is a little disappointing. Anyway, at least not for us. Keep your guard up or I'll give you something to guard.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up! If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off!
Tell me about the expedition knowledge. Treasure hunting, plain and simple. Sponsors put up money, hire adventurers to explore the wilds looking for ruins mostly. If they come back alive, they split the spoils. If not, it's because they handled their weapons like this a lot in front of me. They will be digging their own graves right now. Looking for work.
Expedition, talk to Wenham. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers, I mean.
Although, I do have something I need done. Something that requires competence. What do you need done?
I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back.
Why don't you just go ask for it back?
No. Well, they'd like that, I'm sure. But I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction.
Doesn't sound like leaving the Crucible Knights is your choice.
You don't choose to leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true. Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong...
Walks among powerful ones, always watch. What's this
It's
armor?
a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but then it's
I see what I
Penhelm you're
can
looking
do.
for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind of fate. He kept it.
I got word from a reliable source that Penhelm visited a forger in Andre's gift right after having his soul lineage read by a cipher in Dunreed Row. Should you have it in your heart to find a way to ruin his life while you're there, well, drinks on me.
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage. If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunreed Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
If generations of Mossix traditions are any indication, this handheld probably doesn't remember it. Still, a past like that has to count for something. Farewell. Yep. And still no work for me? It's not my fault you dozens are idiots who definitely aren't worth the trouble of supporting.
Good day to you.
Donald. Haven't seen you before. Are you headed on an expedition company, or are you betting on one? Tell me about the expeditions. They are groups of adventurers that venture into the wilderness. More than a few of them try their luck scouring the ruins. Most of them come back empty-handed, if they come back at all. Betting on them is almost as risky as actually going, but that's how the expeditions get funded. And every once in a while, one of the adventuring companies will strike it big and make a fortune for their backers. Can I buy something? Yeah, no. The dozens don't like me. The dozens don't like me, so they'll refuse to... I don't think I'll be able to do this side mission then, will I? Yeah, no, because someone at the expedition hall might know. Yeah, well, no one at the expedition hall is talking to me. Got any better ideas? Oh, quest tracker of mine. That's a mercenary, and that's a mercenary, that's a mercenary. None of you were around for that. Y'all suck. Farewell. Well, yeah, that side quest isn't getting done. Well, I guess that means it's time to go back to the main story. I mean, I could walk into the Domino's house and be like, "Hi, you hate me? I'm right in front of you. Try something." As hilarious as that would be, I don't think it would end too well. For the Domino's. Let's see, I got Crucible Knights, I spent 10,000 on some veterans. All that money. The money. The reason why I don't want to beat up Sorel is, first of all, I don't do that. I'm not gonna threaten her. Shit, I ain't gonna do it. Second, yeah, I don't think they'd ever let me back in the Salty Mast after that. Especially if she's like their top girl. Third, she is right, you know. I mean, shit, she has to survive. The more money she has in the pocket, the better. I mean, she's getting older, not younger people. She can't be a courtesan at the Salty Mast forever. She needs to have a retirement plan. Okay, where was that damn, No, not the quests. Looking for find a way into Sepulvorica. Oh, through the catacombs, okay. Well, I definitely went the wrong way then. Shit. Alright, then. People go this way. Then this way. Then this way. Mercy Grum, your life is at an end. Oh, often she calls to me, the Pallid Knight. And Hedge Maze is complete, but I spent all my money. Dalton. This elderly man paces back and forth, taking short, hobbled steps. His gaze is distant, and beneath it are the dark rings of many restless nights. He appears to be having a conversation with someone who isn't there. And the way you fought, cutting down two at a time, we shared quite a victory, you and I. Who are you talking to? And looks like he's... Oh, by the flame. For just a moment I thought I heard her. He puts a hand on his chest. What troubles you? Just the memories of my youth and the Northwatch Rangers, trials and adventures from a lifetime ago. Of late, the memories of lost battles and fallen friends has been especially vivid. Tell me about these memories. It's been nearly 60 years. We were known throughout the Deerwood then. We thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting coppers and inspiring songs. That was until we faced Helig of Thane. He was a wizard whose experiments in necromancy left a trail of bodies, some reanimated, from Solace Vale to Midwood. We tracked him as he fled toward the Valiant Republics, catching him just west of the Lake of Drowned Tombs. We were fools, seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magics. Our numbers were nothing against his power. A wiser man would have ordered a retreat, not me. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out, and when I awoke, my rangers, my Rowena, they were all dead. It was Rowena, my friend, my comrade in arms, and my love. We planned to adventure together until we grew old enough to settle down and enjoy our fortunes. Young as we were, we couldn't imagine anything that would tear us apart. I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her, a voice just over my shoulder, calling to me in my dreams. Sad. At night, I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea of somehow down there waiting for me. We even ventured below, though down near costing me my life. Right half warrior I was in my youth, I'd search every grave and rat hole. As it is, I'm stuck with this feeble body and the agonizing notion that my love is somewhere down there beyond my help. I'm going down there anyway, I may as well search. Tears spring to the old man's eyes. There's an entrance just southwest of here, on the other side of the canal. You're truly a gift from the gods, if there's anything you can find of her. Since you went up against a necromancer, there's a chance that this is her reanimated body running around begging for death, right? Cendric. A red-faced man approaches you. He appears livid and stares at his feet. You killed my beloved! This will not stand! And what the fuck are you talking about? Dana and I were to be wed. You will pay for your insolence. Wait, who's Dana? Dana? I don't remember. I've legitimately killed many people. I don't remember who this Dana is. I am very sorry. I'm sure she was a lovely lady. Someone in comments below, try to remind me who this person I allegedly killed was. Because I definitely do not remember. No. Can you burn this dude's soul? He's actually kind of a problem. And Kana, could you please target this one? And Sagani, could you give a wounding shout out to this bodyguard? Hey, he's dead. Good. On to the next one. Damn, how lax is the law and order in here? Because, I mean, seriously, how many times have I gotten into fights in the people's houses, the middle of towns? I mean, all of it, and people have just been like, okay, carry on. I mean, how many people have I murdered around here? I mean, self-defense to death. No. Give me this. Give me back to my damn bow. How many people exactly have I self-defense to death? I mean, it's a lot by now. I mean, I guess the only law and order is the Crucible Knights, and we're kind of buddies. To the catacombs! And, nothing, again, something about level of difficulty. I haven't read any of the books I have in iBooks in a while. Again, would you like me to read for you things from, my list of books I've already read? I could read to you Knocked Up by the Bad Boy, The Vampire's Mail Order Bride. Let's see. Taken by Passion. That one's funny. It's like an Alice in Wonderland, but it's the erotic version. Promises of Mercy. No, nothing jumps out at you. Ice Planet Barbarians. Here we go. We got souls. A Court of Spirits. What is this? Rewards 15% after use. Belt of Chimes, 150 to 300 coppers, and treasure as well as on one day. Duration turns. Southwest of Guildsvale, travelers reported a collection of angry spirits gathering near a circle of cracked altar pillars. These brave enough to venture near the spirits have reported that they appear to be arguing about some long-forgotten legal matters. The locals have quickly learned to take a route that avoids the altar pillars entirely. More than a few foreign merchants landing at the road's end have fallen victim to the shades. Ayla, go handle that. Dead Initiate. As you approach the dead man, you can feel the faint traces of a soul lingering, a stunned uncertainty holding it in place. When you're near, without warning, the soul hurries towards you, as though you were a solitary light in the dank gloom of this place come to usher it away. Its essence invades your consciousness. You're in a different body now, walking deeper into the catacombs, cloaked in a dark robe with a mask pulled over your face. You're following a familiar path along the canal, heading to a room built around a statue of a figure wearing a robe much like yours. Others await, clothed in hoods and shadows. Ahead is another figure, dressed like you, traveling in the same direction. You don't know his name, and that's how it's supposed to be. Out of the darkness, something monstrous grabs the other figure. You turn to flee, but find yourself face to face with the troll. The panic pounding through your brain is interrupted by razor-edged teeth and claws. You snap yourself out of the dead man's memory. The corpse lies on the down the damp and grimy ground. His hood and mask are missing, and his clothes are shredded. Well, I guess that's one of the, what is it, keys of something? Well, you're not a troll. Are you trying to troll me, though? That's the question. But, everyone seems to be doing good damage, Miss Kana. Why aren't you hitting anything? Your AI is on, right?
I have them.
Oh, there's the troll! Hi! Shit! I don't want to set the world on fire. I only want to light the soul on fire.
My mind feels shattered.
Blinding him might be a good idea. Yeah, Kana, it's a bit crowded over there, so, summon a phantom behind him, please. And Adair! Why don't you try knocking him over a bit?
My mind feels shattered.
I have killed the troll. Yay. I don't know, what else you want me to say? And we have lesser black ooze. Let me guess, there's more behind you? Yep, there they are. Hello, giant ooze. You seem to be rather terrifying.
Dead on!
Okay, then everyone kill you! Kill it for me, your leader!
Dead on!
No, things in here are dying pretty quick, huh? Nice. Does that mean we're good? Are we actually good at this game now?
My
The wonders
thoughts will
never
be
cease.
as silent as my feet.
I know these things is gonna have, I didn't mean to just click on that, hoping that was, well, it's not a trap, at least. That's good. Not a trap is always good. Anyway, let's see if we can find Rowena at all. Again, I have a theory that Necromancer wasn't exactly merciful. Maybe kept her as like an undead servant or something, who knows. No! Please go away! You're kind of annoying if you're there constantly. Yeah, Chuck, yeah, it's just a bunch of epitaphs. It's not going away. Okay, there it is.
I'll take a
I
look.
think I see something.
Yeah, do something about the trap, please. Dear wooden charm belts.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Movement bonus. Could be not bad. I don't know.
A blade in the dark. You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Then come on!
Eyes open.
What the hell sets up trap in a fucking public catacomb?
You give me any
And for the
more
love
gifts
of God,
and
a
people will start
catacomb
thinking you're
connected
playing
directly
favorites.
to the city. Why isn't there security? Well, I mean, with the dozens and everything, I suppose it could be a problem. Yeah, they did say they're running low on manpower. That's what they were trying to do with the Forge Knights in the first place.
My mind feels...
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with things like Forge Knights. It's just, ugh. More black ooze. This is exactly what we want to see. Kill the primordial. Kill it, I don't think... And actually, would fire work on oozes? I have no idea.
Dead on!
I am not the D&D minded. I do not know these things. Okay then.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
I'm not giving you gifts, you're just picking up the shit. Aw, come on, I want to hear your line.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
I wanted to hear the line. You did not say the line. And this looks like a secret entrance. Oh, Nettie!
It's what repels my touch.
We have skeletons. They seem to be dying quickly enough. Kill the skeleton. Show it what death really means. Poleaxe and bones, because that's what I want, bones. More skeletons. And, oh shit. Maybe someone kill the wizard. Please. Okay, you, burn that one's soul. I think this is her most damaging ability. I don't actually know. So yeah, we'll leave that to the scholar. And we can take him! The wizard is dead!
Repels my touch.
Proactive!
Yay, we won! Phantom, you can go away. Okay then, everyone. Let's go back to looting. Now.
A blade in the dark.
Okay, I think this probably leads to the, temple entrance, right? This looks like this would be where a temple entrance is. And we got a bunch of dead people.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Oh, shit!
They won't see me coming.
Well, that was painful. Sorry, grieving mother. Can someone come up with a name for her that's not grieving mother? Haley Giftain. Oh, fuck. Haggard visage, just a labyrinth of wrinkles and sores, overgrown by a moss-like beard. What's this? Who disturbs Hedligsworths? What are you doing here? Research, a hodgepodge of animancy and necromancy. I have peace and quiet as well as an abundant supply of subjects. What are those creatures behind you? Just a few personal projects. Sorry, souls stuck in their mortal shells. Their flesh is dead as mine, though their minds are not as well maintained. They flock to me like worms to drakes. They're not half as intelligent, but they serve for amusement. Fuck. I was just exploring the catacombs. And go. And thank your gods I'm not hungry. Farewell. Save first! Are we saved? Okay, now kill him! He leans back and bursts into raucous laughter. His threadbare robes drift apart, revealing an amulet and a ragged wound running from chest to throat. It spatters a black viscid fluid on the floor with every cackle. That old fool is still alive! I do hope he still doesn't bear a grudge for that incident. It was so very long ago. You may want to get that looked at. What, this? Long story. I was one of the first animancers in the Deerwood, practicing necromancy too, which is what put Dalton and his Northwest Rangers on my trail. Felton believes that Rowena is in the catacombs. Oh, you could say that. If you were to retrieve my grimoire from Modred, I'll let you in on a secret. What if I just beat the secret out of you? You could try, but then you'll just end up dead. Alright, what do you need me to do? When Fantasy started gaining popularity, I came to find Spain all the time. Based on my research and moved with more acceptance. Worked at the Brackenbury Sanitarium for a few months when I met Modred. Let's just say Modred and I didn't see eye to eye. It got so bad we were threatening to kill each other on a daily basis. Obviously, that bastard made good on his threat. Sank a dagger in my chest while I was sleeping and dumped my body in the catacombs. Used animancy to save herself from standing? Oh no, this is magic, and it took a great deal of rather timely preparation, I must say. Even so, it merely anchored my soul to this decaying husk, nothing like the life that was stolen from me. And yet you see what a little Ingrithan magic can do. My mind is my own, my memory is fresh, and my work can continue. And Modred keeps all that is precious to him in a trunk in his laboratory just as he stole my grimoire. On your way to Brackenbury Sanitarium, then, bring me my grimoire and my revenge. You can have your Rowena. Rowena's one of these rotting corpses. Hello? Shove the creature? I'm not helping this idiot. I can kill him. I thought I'd get a chance to say, never mind, and kill him. I don't see why I have to help this dude. Fuck him. What do I look like? The happiest camper around or some shit? Hmm? Hmm? Do I look like some goody little two-shoes who won't kill anybody? I will end you, necromancer. I know she's like a walking corpse around here somewhere. Probably one of your menial chores dudes in the back. You think I don't know? They were all killed then. You probably just kept her around for fun or some shit. I don't feel the need to help you. You sicken me. Game, are you loading? Game? Game! Game! Okay, yeah, it's loading again. Yay! It's loading, it's just loading. Yay, 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 yay. Okay, can I kill him now? He claims to hear her voice. Oh, I'm sure she never did know when to hold her tongue. I'll make a deal with you. I can help you find Marina, but I need you to visit Animus for you. What if I just beat the secret out of you? You try it, but then you'll just end up dead. Yep, I'll kill you.
Brave.
See? Damn, that was remarkably fast. I was expecting him to put up more of a fight. Was I supposed to be here sooner? I think so.
My mind feels sharp.
Fine Scepter, Helig's Grimoire, Fine Robe, Soul Ward Amulet.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Within the bloodstone like a caged Stelgear. It's filled with fierce, restless energy. Who are you? You see an image in your mind of a woman in heavy leather armor bearing twin daggers. Next to her is a man, young and handsome, who calls her Rowena. The vision shifts to a wind-set plain next to a lake. 50 men and women in matching leather lay dead, their bodies contorted and deformed by some sinister sorcery. Rowena falls among them, her body collapsing next to the young man you saw earlier. She's too weak to speak, but the name Dalton appears in your mind. A lone figure strides across the battlefield, barely bothering to step over the corpses. His eyes are filled with an unnatural light fixed on Rowena. He reaches out to her, and what little life remained in her body departs. When he takes the amulet from around her neck, you feel her anguished soul trapped within it. With a final contemptuous glance at the fallen Dalton, the man departs. Dalton sent me to find you. The soul pulses with warmth. It fills your mind with memories of a young man who is both bold and generous, but fear and despair gnaw those images away until all you can feel are cold crimson walls pressing against you and something loathsome feeding off of you as the years fade into decades. And, oh shit, he's been feeding on it this whole time, hasn't he? Keep himself alive. And what do you want? You see the image of the image shattering in the soul inside, rising and dissipating among the stars.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
Tarnished locket. That's I'm assuming something to sell. Okay, no, I was trying to get this thing. The scattered feverish notes detail various animatic procedures and rites of necromancy.
Be cautious. Be constant.
No, I had fun killing him. Oh, fucking end.
Let's see what lies this. As requested. What's this?
Kindly disable the chat, please. Okay, that is now done. At some point, we will get out of this decrepit dungeon, crypt, whatever the fuck you want to call this joint.
If secrets whisper here, I
And
shall
we could
listen
go tell
for
her about Rowena being trapped in the lock.
Blade in the dark.
Ooh, what's this? Okay, that's the Temple of Wodka. But we're not going there just yet. There's another side to this catacomb, and we're gonna look at that first. Viscous, foul-smelling sludge ebbs in the trenches.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Now, you talked a lot of big talk, but shit, you went down fast. I mean, shit, it was just plop. Plop.
Keeping an eye out.
A small oiling man appears to have pulled together some crates and scraps of cloth to make a rather sorry-looking little camp. The thick fur on his limbs is matted and his clothing smeared with blackening grime. He looks startled as he enters, his eyes widening in alarm.
Greetings.
Oh, it's you. I've heard of you, I think. At least, the description matches. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to see anyone else down here. You've been turning up just about everywhere, of course. What are you doing down here? I've been a little down on my luck lately. Didn't have anywhere to stay, so I thought I'd come down here. Nobody pokes around the catacombs, not until you, anyway. There are less dangerous places to live as meager a life. You're hiding from something, or someone. And looks around the dingy chamber and nods for all the expression. Yeah, I guess it's plain enough to see. Well, very well, it's true, I've been hiding from the knights down here, but it isn't what you think. It was an accident. It's been hard for me here in Defiance Bay. I suppose I thought if I got involved in city business, if I made the right friends, it would get easier in time. And it did, really. I made a name for myself. A place. People actually listen to me when I talk. Well, they used to. People can get very passionate about these things. We were discussing, I think it was shipping agreements, of all the things to fight over, but this one night, this man, he got very angry. I think maybe he'd had a little too much at the inn. And I guess he didn't like an Orlan talking back to him, at him. I struck him. He came towards me and I hit him, and he went over like a tree. I guess he struck his head on his way down. Turns out he was a knight. The Crucible Knights won't care how it happened, they just want me gone. They won't let me live long enough to see the rope. Please, I just want to get out of the city. The second I can get money for passage, I won't trouble anyone again. I swear I'll live quietly, but you can't tell them I'm here. Your secret's safe with me. Thank you, truly. I know you know how to say an earliest nights that you're out. I'd rather just explain things. And what can you tell me about these catacombs? I haven't explored too much of it, to be honest. Got lucky finding this little corner, but let me think. Well, the canal there, that's Grogan's canal. Grogan's Canal. Grogan was a dwarf that planned the whole thing. It runs up through to Andra's Gift, spills out into the sea there. Otherwise, it's just still a lot of bones. There's the Warrens for people that couldn't afford better, but it's all flooded now. The fancier folks, they have their own resting places. Down here, drier places. Dukes of the Deerwood are down here, actually, if you want to pay your respects. I ain't giving him money, I'm broke! Actually, no, I got 2,000 now. Well, it's more than I had before, but still. I do not have enough money to be handing it out to just, anyone. That a damn good reason.
I'll give it a try, at least.
Hello, skeletons. I'll just go this way. No? Okay, I didn't think they'd let me. Alright then. Damn, things down here die fast. I'm guessing I was supposed to come here earlier, but well...
So much for you.
And up. Alright, let's just kill this skeleton quickly. And that's all the time we have for this episode, so thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you like, comment, comment, subscribe, and remember to follow me on Twitter for channel updates, pictures of dogs and cats, and whatever else I decide to put up there. And next time on Pillars of Eternity PS4 Let's Play, I will be exploring these catacombs and finally doing some story. So goodbye, humans and non-humans alike, and good ever applies to you.